end? No. Wait, okay, hello. VOD world and live people and everything else. I usually say VOD people because like this early on, for a fellow like me, individuals turning up this early is kind of rare. But there is a hooligan. Hello, sir. Welcome. Look, I'm drinking a coffee. Yo, how huge does that look? The world's biggest coffee cup at the board table. Let's go. Well, I hope you're well, buddy. You've arrived on an auspicious day where we're trying the first source vis-a-vis this new community-inspired challenge. Mate, I could and I will dunk my whole noggin. Oh yeah, I put the music super quiet because last time I was doing a stream, I was hanging out with Jester Arc. And so I didn't want the music too loud. But now we can crank it. Yeah, man. Okay, cool. That shouldn't be too loud. Maybe it's a little bit loud. I'll turn it up in my personal ear holes. Yeah, Mr. Hooligan.
Sub-babby time.
Thank you so much for the primary sub, buddy. So glad you're here, and thank you for dropping your prime on this little old channel. In just a second, maybe we can go try have a Greg party. I'm gonna give it a few seconds for the source to update. In fact, I'm gonna go check now with my secret strats. No. Where? I want to open the directory. TBH. Yeah. The strats. Yeah, tell me more. So yeah, for today, we are going to try to acquiesce the Grim Dawn Random Hardcore Challenge, which was initially inspired by Sly Reflex, who's probably not here right now, but nevertheless. Yeah, acquiesce strategery, please. And then I pulled together some fancy rules. Exclamation point RHC. I've got a full rule set that we can all acquiesce to. But yo, let's see if I can do this.
Gee wow, thanks for the sub.
There we go. Hooligan, look, you're too mighty to even fit inside. Thank you so much for the resub, bud. I appreciate it. Have a Greg party on me. Let's actually go. Ooh. All right, cool. So I'll bring up the rules. Listen, mate, listen. Shh. No notifications. Let's just say.
It's a brush with a hose in it.
Yeah, man. Okay, so here's what I wrote up. If you want your own access to this little set of rules, like I said, exclamation point RHC, it should be in, yeah, right? Freaking Windows 10, man. And yeah, you'll be able to access a link for this with the links to the randomizers and all that sort of stuff, which we're going to roll very shortly. So this will just run through the rules. Basically what happens is you roll a non-hardcore character so we can gather stats about your character after the fact, but you roll some randomizers to choose your 2 masteries, and you also roll to try and set a play style, like whether you're using a 2-handed weapon, 1-handed gun, whatever it might be, and then you got to do your best not to die for as long as possible. And then when you do die, you click over here, and then you submit your run, and you tell us your name and which masteries and stuff you had to acquiesce. Oh, this should probably have play style too. Nah, that's fine. We won't worry about it for now. And then you give us some information like which level, your level and experience points, number of monsters killed, and just a quick verification screenshot to prove that you didn't do anything dodgy. And then you're away. And there's also a bonus Greg, just because there has to be a bonus Greg. Alright, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to roll for my first mastery. Also taking name suggestions for my first character. Oh, Demolitionist. TY. So, also I need a roll for my playstyle. So I have to be a Demolitionist. And... Ooh. Names? Nah. Thank you. So I'm a demolition. I'm gonna actually put a notepad. I hate the cheering on this web page. So demo Nightblade. Hang on, I should even go GDRHC1 demo Nightblade, and I have to do what? So these are just like archetypes, like playstyle archetypes. It's an OG build. Two-handed, that's too easy. Can I veto my own roll? Demo Nightblade face? I'm gonna do it. Play it as it lies. Man, okay, fine. Alright, so make a note. Two-handed ranged. I mean, it's not that easy to be fair, though I can't remember. Now look, now we can go Grim Tools. Let's be like full meta about this. What's this? Get out of here. And actually go. What did I say? It was Demolitionist. Because like Flame Touch will be saucy. I think also. This won't see where it gets tricky is that this won't work. I can't use any of the dual wielding tree, of course. Pneumatic Burst, yeah, definitely. We've got a bit of debuff here with Veil of Shadow. Although maybe that won't even be useful. I think... No, I don't think it'll be less entertaining. I mean, it kind of is what it is, right? This is kind of the whole point of it. Is you've got to play it where it lies. You're right. It's not necessarily going to be too easy. I've just Ranged and Demolitionist kind of like live in each other's pockets, but two-handed I haven't really done before, to be fair. So it could be saucy. I've just maxed them both out just for like thinking purposes, you know. See, I can't do Shadow Strike. So, I mean, look, to be fair, actually, it's not that intuitive because Nightblade and Ranged don't add up super well. So this could get interesting. I'm just having a look in terms of synergy. Obviously, this is mostly like fire and burn damage. But then we have to build around Fire Strike. Okay, and then we can go Searing Might. Stealthy Demolitionist, but yeah, for sure it's a real thing, but you'd probably do that with melee. You wouldn't really do it with ranged, I don't think. Interestingly as well, there's not like very good, like ultimate level skills. See, this all augments like cold. It's cold and acid damage mostly with Nightblade, and then with all fire damage over here. Oh, this man. Look, facetiousness doesn't really translate over Twitch chat, I'm afraid, but I appreciate the effort. So yeah, like you'd definitely go in here, right? You'd get that. You'd maybe get Veil of Shadow. Use /F. I mean, look, Twitch should definitely integrate that. /S for sarcasm, I appreciate it. Maybe I could put in an a sarcasm command. Exclamation S, and then your sentence, and then Gregbot will explain that you engaged in sarcasm. This is, alright, look. I may have jumped the gun. This might actually be kind of tricky. Could get, maybe Phantasmal Blades could be like an interesting nuke strat. Jump the two-handed gun, he's done it. Also, but then in Demolitionist, we've got like Grenado, but like, TBH, that's a bit of a snooze fest. I might get Canister Bomb for crowd control. Yeah, it's exactly right. That was like kind of the whole source, to try and bring an extra angle. Instead of me just like mindlessly leveling up, mindlessly grinding characters, let's actually try and put some sauce on it. All right, so look, you go here, you'd go here, you'd go here, you'd max its whole freaking tree, right? Except maybe stupid Static Strike, because that stinks. Your Blackwater Cocktail could be fun. It's got pierce damage and it's got resistance reduction. No, this doesn't do piercing damage. Just do weapon damage. Oh, Phantasmal Blades does weapon damage. Yo, okay. So that could be interesting. No problem at all, bud. I'm just glad you're here. But see how this guy here, I don't know if you can read it, but it says it does a percentage of your weapon damage. The trick here is that if you're wielding a two-handed weapon, you've got massive weapon damage. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it doesn't say main hand weapon, but still. So that could be a fun way to do it. Just to, like, throw this in, just for a bit of something different, you know? And then, like, maybe Flashbang. Like, Flashbang is good. Kind of boring. Then we'd have to get Vindictive Flame, because it's basically just... it's par for the course. You'd get Flame Touched as well. So this side of it's going to be fairly standard, but I'm going to try and make it a bit more interesting for myself by trying to incorporate Phantasmal Blades. Though we're kind of splitting our damage types then, which might not be super optimal. This will give us elemental damage, so we'd crank this up, because that'll synergize with Demolitionist stuff. Also, we'd just put this up as much as we can for survivability purposes. I thought Fire Strike used to do piercing damage, but I guess maybe I'm tripping. Thing with Phantasmal Blades is it doesn't really do anything like debuffy, you know? So it's like maybe that's maybe stupid. Oh, you get Blade Barrier for Panic Button. Maybe you'd put some points in there. That's not going to be super relevant. Yeah, I'm trying to... I mean, this would have crowd... I mean, it's Phantasmal Blades would be like crowd control damage. Because it's three... It's like several... several knives. But if I'm being honest, there's better options in the Demolitionist tree, because there's Flashbang, which is like a big crowd control nuke. Blackwater Cocktail is also that kind of thing. And also even Canister Bomb is kind of like that too, because it's got a stun strat over here. Does it not have stun strats anymore? No, it does. It has stun strats here. But maybe Blackwater Cocktail. I haven't really used this before. Reduces offensive ability, target damage. Okay, maybe we'll do this line to make it more interesting as well. All right, because I've never done a build with that, and I'm gonna like intentionally definitely ignore Grenado. Probably ignore Canister Bomb. Maybe I'll get Flashbang. It'll be Cunning will be the overlap for sure. Yeah, Cunning is the main thing. Spirit's pretty low for both. And then Devotion-wise, I'm not going to spend too much time here. Could get like Falcon, because this will be nasty. Because it takes weapon damage, which is pretty brutal. Hydra's pretty cool. The range strats. This might be a good one to get, possibly. Ulzwin's Touch, because this is all just like fire damage and stuff. Ugol's not going to be relevant. This has changed quite a bit, so I'm pretty out of the loop even. To be honest, but I'm trying to get looped, mate. This does elemental damage, which could be helpful, which is kind of cool. Or there's, which one? This bloke up here. Widow. For the crowd control. No, but it doesn't do the right debuffs. Rude. There's Blind Sage as well. Which could be a good one to aim for, but that's pretty deep down the tree. Doesn't even have fire damage. Oh, it does have fire damage, okay. Because then it's got this skill on it as well, which is basically just like summon trolls all the time. Which is always good. Huntress is all about that bleeding damage. Elemental Storm as well. This could be a way to go. This is all like very advanced theory crafting, which I could always come back to later. So I'm not going to worry too much about it now. Okay. What was the name of your Demo Magniteblade? All right, we're doing it. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's actually freaking do this. All right. New doesn't really matter. Demo McKnight Blade face. Not veteran, not hardcore, even though this is a hardcore challenge because it's just for stats gathering. And we're away. Yeah, I would have liked to have done this with proper, like, actual hardcore characters, but I tested and there's no way to access the stats once they're dead. Or maybe with, like, third-party, like, tools that, like, there's GD... What's it called? But basically, that lets you edit back-end files, which could be a way to do it if I got people to submit character files, but look, that's complicated. Yeah. Shh. Can I get big map, please? Thank you. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is exciting. I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty confident I could probably just get through the entire first difficulty, but look, we'll see how it shakes out. I'll try, bud. I'll try my very best.
Tell him he's dreaming.
Look, pants are overrated, yes. Should I have somewhere up on the screen like what I've been acquiesced, like what I have to, my character and playstyle? I feel like maybe that information might be helpful on screen somewhere. Not necessary, but it would be cool. All right, look, I'll get it sorted. It'll be pretty easy just to do like an MVP, a minimum viable product. You like my terminology? Like, we'll ding level 2 and then I'll get that sorted. How's that? That's a good deal. Ding. He's done it. Okay. All right. How am I going to do this? Yeah, exactly right. And I'm hoping people do get involved. I don't know how to get people involved necessarily, but well, I'm going to do my best. Text. GD, no, RHC info. Run number 1. Ah, it's not rendering. Yeah, good. I'll get this, don't even. Yeah, that works, but it looks terrible. Run number 1. Demo Nightblade. Two-handed ranged. That's a bit large. Alright, fine. Just stay in the corner, you dang stupid jerk. That's probably still a little bit too big. Perfect size. Were you referring to it when it was like ultra large? But yeah, look, I wish there were Twitch plugins for this too. Don't even at me. I'm inclined to agree, Hooligan. I haven't thought about how to distribute my attributes either. There's physique for tanking, and then cunning and spirit. Like that's for damage, but we need cunning for to be able to wield guns. All right, demolitionist. We're away, boys. Now we can just get away with cranking Fire Strike. TBH, TBH. Oh, we gotta put it on our source. And we've officially commenced. Level 1 doesn't count, it's a non-event. Look at the fiery animations. Yo, then that's new. They added that source. Oh, yo.
It's a brush with a hose in it.
Oh, Shantae, mademoiselle. Yeah, heaps mexy. So another cool thing, I think, one of the nifty rules, IMO, is this is they have to be self-found runs, aka you're not allowed to trade items with other characters. Everything you acquiesce in the game needs to be from killing a enemy, or buying it from a vendor. No other source allowed. It's like, you know, the game gets to a point where it's like, I feel like I've done everything. So, you know, sometimes you can get more creative by having enforced restrictions. That's basically where I'm at. No bootstrapping. Look, I'm going to say this, and it's going to be a little bit lewd, but just as an... Is that text legible, or should I make it a different color? But way back in the day, this is before I even understood that it was possibly a lewd terminology. People used to call... I think they used to call trading between characters... So when you had items that you would send between your characters in Titan Quest, this was back in the Titan Quest days, they used to call it twinking. Twink. And I'm pretty sure that's like a lewd word these days. But back then, we just use it in the Titan Quest context. It's kind of weird. Okay, cool. So, the only reason I'm not using a 2... Oh, it was standard practice in WoW as well. There you go, I didn't know that. But am I right? Is that a lewd term? And yeah, I'm not using a two-handed weapon, two-handed gun yet, only because I haven't found one. As soon as I found one, I'll swap. Distracted by the tunes, TBH. I've enjoyed starting the stream with this album lately. Right, okay. So it's not like super lewd, but I always thought it was used in a kind of lewd context. But look, I may have been wrong. Don't even trip. Oh, let me put the belt on. You rude game. All right, where's Big Boy? Look, you nailed it, bud. You're all over it. This man could end our whole career already. Wow, he's so easy in this mode. Normally I play veteran in normal mode, which is like normal new game plus, for lack of a better term. But because we're playing hardcore, I want to get as far into the game as I possibly can. Because I think these kinds of runs definitely will get more interesting once we get to the higher difficulty tiers. AKA, if I can blast through this, it would be for the best. Joe Hooligan, though, tell me, have you acquiesced? Are you interested even in the Minecraft server, the Yeah Narcraft server that Jester and I set up? Because it's all open for business. You can even do !MC, and you can learn how to join. Oh, for sure it will. And look, the thing is there's players who will be like out there who'd be far better than I when it comes to surviving for long stretches. But I think I know enough to sort of make it interesting, you know. And yeah, yo, get on it, bub. In fact, if you go to my Discord, you should even already have access to the MC server subs only channel, and you just drop your details in there and then you're away. Or once we get you added to the whitelist, because it is a private server. I'm gonna ignore that for now. And we got Blackwater Cocktail. Yo, let's actually go. I haven't set up a voice channel yet, though, but that's potentially a cool idea. There's just the default one in my Discord for now. But yeah, yo. I just mean in terms of like dropping your details if you want to join on up, you know. But we're still ironing out some of those deets. Can I get a two-handed gun, bro? Like, I have not even found one yet. All right, Blackwater Cocktail. Let's have a look. Yeah. Send him. Yo, yeah, look. I mean, it's fun just even with friends. as compared to single player. But yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm sure there'll be times where we can acquiesce voice strats. Nope, still just one-handed guns. Yeah. Thank you, bud. Be good. It'll be good to see you on there. It's still a very young system. We haven't done all that much. So I should say I haven't done all that much. Although I've started building a little like starter inn if people need a place to sleep early on. Jester set up like a little spawn island situation. And yeah, I'm sure Sid's been playing a lot and he's been like pogging up. Getting a lot of work done. Make sure my account hadn't been hijacked again and updated. Nice. Yeah, back in like it was a while ago now, but there'd been a few attempts on my Mojang account over the years. No one's managed to get in, but that was definitely part of the impetus for me setting up proper password management instead of just using like variations on the same single password over and over again. No judgment, but I was getting very nervous. Took them 10 years to add 2FA. Yeah, look. That's that Microsoft money, you know. My tipping point was when, wow, stolen twice. Oof. My Epic account's also nearly been stolen, but yeah, I freaked out when my eBay account got hacked, like proper hacked. And yeah, so once that happened, like immediately after recovering my account, I signed up for a password management system. Yeah, yikes indeed. Because that's, you know, linked to my IRL PayPal account and all that stuff, and it's like, nah, bro. You cannot have this. Alright, nice. So I guess it's going to be... I mean, we should get a lot of cunning just from, like, base stats. I don't think spirit's going to be super... I think we can get spirit from gear, so, like... If we want to be super survival, we should be, like, 3-to-1 physique to cunning, I reckon. And I'll get flame touched, alright? I'll get flame touched, because we don't seem to be struggling too much for energy. It's basically like a passive buff that will just further enhance our juice. Sir, please get off the floor. Oh, get yeeted. Can I bop these boys from here? Yeah, get wrecked. Nah, don't even. Oh, I just aggroed extra individuals. Skeet. Killy's ads. Yeah. Just keep spamming the cocktails. For that crowd control sauce. Guy's a freaking. He's a freaking. What do they call him when they got lots of health? Punching bag? Meat puppet? There's a name for it. I swear. HP sponge. That's what I'm trying to say. Or damage sponge. Whatever. It's fine. I know words. Yeah, look, me. Everyone in position. Everyone in position, we are acquiescing a raid right now. Yo, Ducky O'Brien, thank you so much, bud. I appreciate sending your viewers over this way. Look, we'll pause the video game so we can have a quick chat. Hello, friends. Hello, new friends. Let's do this. Wait for it. Wait for it. We got this. Hey, bud. Hello, my name is Adam the Kluger, and we play all sorts of like loot-based video games here. Grim Dawn, as you can see, we're doing a new hardcore challenge run in which the community is invited to participate if they have the video game. Thank you for the multi-break. Warframe, other action RPGs. We've been playing a little bit of Minecraft, all that sort of stuff. But we do it all wrapped up in a fun time with music, like you can hear, or you could hear before. And we have a cooperative robot friend over there. His name is Greg, and he helps me run the show. So if those are things you are into, make sure to bop that follow button, and we'll have a good time, I promise. Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much, Ducky. What were you streaming, if I might ask? Corporate robots are my jam, as they should be, quite frankly. Dark Souls, yo, that's on my to-play list, dude. That's definitely something that'll fit the channel over here. How are you going? How are you finding it? Because I rage quit Bloodborne in 45 minutes, so I'm a little reluctant, but also keen to give it a go in front of lots of people. Chonky riff. I mean, that's par for the course, right? You're supposed to die a lot, no? But hey, as long as it was fun, as long as you had fun with some dope individuals, you can't even be mad. Did you try getting good? I mean, I did try, and I failed miserably. But it's pro tips from Hooligan. Let's actually go. Pro tip number 1. If you're bad at a game, just get good. Yeah, so I haven't played anything in the Dark Souls franchise specifically. I did try Bloodborne. This was back in like 2016 when I was bored at home with a broken collarbone. And yeah, I hated it a lot, and I rage quit very quickly. However, I've been told from very reliable sources, aka Ricky Summer, that Bloodborne is harder on average than Dark Souls, or more difficult to get into. He seemed reasonably confident that I'd have less of a terrible time with Dark Souls, and specifically Dark Souls 3. I don't know when we'll get to it, but I've got it installed, so it'll be fun to try, I think. As long as there's not too much tilt, which there'll be tilt, make no mistake. By the way, if anyone plays this game and is interested in exactly what we're doing, there's a command, !RHC, and that will explain the rules by which I am playing the game right now, because I am playing like a permadeath, restricted permadeath kind of challenge. Yeah, I dig Bloodborne's setting a lot more, because it's not done quite as much as like your archetypal, like dark fantasy, you know, D&D style looking thing. But yeah, it's apparently a lot more difficult. Or some order of magnitude more difficult. I don't know how much more difficult. Yeah, since we haven't got a two-handed ranged weapon yet, I'm going to go back to town and just freaking buy one, because this is taking too long. No worries, Ducky. Thanks again, bud. Appreciate you being around. Alright. We'll chuck these gloves on. We got no booties, bro. These can all go because I'm not allowed to use them anyway. Alright, I'm not going to sweat too much over the selection, but... So we got that, or we got that. Oh, we only got the one vendor as well at the moment. Yo, awesome factory. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you being here. I assume you came over with Mr. Ducky O'Brien, but yeah, thank you for the follow. Souls games are easy, just don't get hit. Oh, he's done it.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Yeah, we'll go that, and then, look, we don't need it. I'm going to play by the rules. I'm going to sell that because, nah, we're not allowed. A perp blunderbuss? Mate, I wish. Nah, vendors won't sell perp at all. There's these, which are like, redded, like they've got a red background because I can't wield them yet. Alright, we'll keep cranking up this tree. You need glasses, TBH? Do you actually, though? Like, from an optometrist? Or just, like, you generally struggle? I've got I don't technically need glasses. I've got the old 20/20 vis-a-vis vision, but my eyes do get tired. Mate, just go bop some real quick. I got these blokes. But when my eyes are fatigued from too much screen time. Hey, baby. You like my 4 eyes? What am I doing? I don't even need them right now. I haven't worn them in a bit, actually. They're reading glasses, really. When you hit 40, your eyes just went haywire? That's freaking rude, TBH. I wouldn't take that. 20 out of 10? Mate, that means your vision's even better than usual, right? Troll! I'm sorry. I shouldn't make light, but I'm being a hooligan myself. So are you a nearsighted individual or a far-sighted one? Like, I'm very terrible with how all this kind of thing works. Alright, I've got to remember, I'm technically playing hardcore. You can't see close very well, right? So I can't do anything too stupid, like, I'm just casually bantering, which, look, I've got to casually banter. I'm streaming, I can't not casually banter. Ah, I see, yeah. Alright, now we're fully in restricted mode. This is my gun for the foreseeable future. Yeah, especially when I was like full-time office strats. Oh, it was real bad. My eyes would get really, really tired, and like I was almost seeing double. Yeah, I passed all the eye tests, but even still, sometimes I was just like, holy smokes, I cannot look at a screen anymore. Oh yeah, I got a devotion point too. Holy, like, what am I even? So I guess we'll work towards Ulzawin's Flame. It probably makes the most sense. Because we're pretty much going to be doing just straight up fire damage. Can't even pick Nightblade yet. Please hold. Yeah, we've got this here. I'll take you back to Theory Crafting Land. Thank you for the holds, appreciate it. Oh yeah, we definitely got to get Phantasmal Armor too. But just synergistically, it's a bit tricky, like damage-wise. I should definitely avail a Shadow too, actually. The pierce resistance maybe, kinda, sorta, but damage-wise, I don't think we're gonna get anything from here. Maybe Blade Trap? That could be fun. Movement abilities would be a thing if we weren't restricted by ranged weapons. For example, Shadow Strike is basically like an insta teleport to a location, and and then you gank enemies when you come back out. Ring of Steel is like an immobility skill for baddies, but again, requires a melee weapon. I think that requires, no, it doesn't require a melee weapon, but it's not super useful for us. I've never used Blade Trap. That could kind of work. Oof. Yeah, a Blade Trap. I mean, I've never played with it, but basically it pins blokes in place and does a bunch of damage to them. That actually sounds pretty cool. Like, that could be fun. It might be a little bit of a waste, but it could be worth noodling with. I think most of our damage is going to come from here. I mean, you can see, like, all the top half here, where all the damage is on this side, and then all these utility skills from the bottom. With a demo, yeah, it could be. I mean, this will eventually have AoE on it. Like, this is our main attack, this line here, which is all guns. Like, just our main, our left click. And when you get up to here, you get fragment strats. So they're kind of like the shots explode. And Blackwater Cocktail is all ranged as well. So yeah, we could bunch them up with Blade Trap and then just nuke them all. That could be a strat. Okay. But still, our main damage is fire and burn and that kind of thing. So I think Ulzuin's Torch is going to make the most sense. So we can get Hydra as well on the way. Maybe we'll get Falcon? Oh, Falcon's a perpy, okay. But that'll let us get that, so we definitely should get Falcon Strike. Okay, cool beans, we're doing things. Yeah, I feel you, Hooligan. I think we can do that. He's actually done it.
It's a brush with a hose in it.
I'm getting better at the meme board. For anyone who doesn't know, like, I've got this thing. It's called a Stream Deck, and it's basically just like a hot bunch of hotkeys that you can program to like open files and shoot off sound effects and all this sort of thing. It's a very streamer thing to own. But I've got like a very complex folder system, and it gets kind of confusing. Hey bloke, come out, and look, the water's fine. Wait. You know what I mean. Look at the blaps. It's so pro. It's so incredibly pro. But yeah, it's a ways off having to worry about the Nightblade tree, but it's good to have some kind of a sense of direction, you know? Ski. Nice. Yo, a shotgun? Og. Ooh, baby. Dude, that's kind of chunky for for this lobby level. Holy smokes. I'll take it, but I'm just a bit pogged, you know? Dude, we still don't even have boots? Finally. Decent fire rate? I didn't even look. Yeah, pretty quick. Oh yeah, we're out of tunes. Ding, level 7 confirmed. We'll go to the old playlist. I got some new source that I've added to the playlist, including some chill tunes from some old friends, I should say. Where are we gonna go from? I think it's here. Yeah. Take that, scrap. You still only got 4 scrap? I mean, come on. I mean, look, old tunes, like, they're not new as in they just came out. But I haven't had them on the playlist yet, so. Whoops. In the grand scheme of things, getting Nightblade might not have been the worst thing, because there's a lot of, I don't want to say get out of jail free cards, but, like means by which you can, like, escape direct damage, or like press the pause button on getting blepped, for lack of a better term. Yo, we got Vindictive Flame now. Let's go. We'll get Vindictive Flame and Explosive Strike. Anti-blep, yeah, for shiz. I won't tab back again, but Blade Barrier is one where you basically like temporarily absorb all damage, and the Spinneroonie attack as well, which basically stuns blokes a whole lot. It's real nice. Whoop, there we go. So, ooh, we definitely could have had worse rolls. There is a boss boy in here, and yeah, I really can't mess around. Because one mistake and it's all over. It doesn't feel like it because... Yo, I will, Hooligan. Thank you for redeeming your Greg Coin TM. I will get on that stretch after we blep this man. I'm sure you have enough coins for some of the fancier ones, don't you? Dude, what? Throw your debuff at him. Oh my... Wow.
You're killing me, Smalls!
Dude! Get a throw in through the gap! Holy mollies! Yeah, that's an ouch. You're a virtual money hoarder? Look, do what you gotta do, mate. No, oh. I've become debuffed. I feel you, Hooligan. Look, money is a tricky and crushing system, right? You know you need it, but it's annoying to get, and it rules your life, and it's just the worst. The end. Ooh. Fancy boots. Yar, not bad. All right, here comes your stretch. Thank you, thank you. If you've been sitting down for a while, anyone in chat, you should do the same. Just staying alive is expensive. You're not wrong, dude. Depending on where you live, of course, but... Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Good call, good call. How long have I been streaming for? Okay. So, I mean, I'm not due for my usual break. Actually, I started early today too, so... I don't know when I'm going to break exactly, but getting the stretch on is never a bad thing. And I don't know why it's behind a paywall, but Twitch seems to encourage doing that. It's like, it's one of the default like rewards that gets set up when you go to set up Twitch's channel points. And I was like, okay, I'll just leave it. Just another way for Chart to control the poor Stremmer. Manipulate the Stremmer into doing things they don't want to do. I have no self-determination here. Oh, yeah. Go the long ball. Yeah, lob him. Look, it does make sense, yes. Can't even debate you, mate. Oh, it gets so nuked. Maybe we'll go 2-1. We'll get a bit more cunning strats, I think. Because I don't want to risk not being able to wield fancy pants guns. This is look, I'm sure this is very interesting stuff. Especially if you're not a Grim Dawn player. Why are you such a nerd, Kluger? I think we can de-acquiesce common items. Mate, I am the largest of nerds. Though, I mean, look, maybe not the biggest nerd around here, if you know what I'm saying. Take that, Greg, you stupid jerk. Yeah, many bleps. Yo, I know, I haven't even experienced all the new quests yet, but to the level of polish, it's more polished than the game itself. It's better than vanilla Fallout 4 on their own engine. And yes, Greg is definitely the biggest nerd, though he wouldn't admit it. He thinks he's cool. He thinks he's adapted to the human ways of lifestyle, but nah, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's a fish out of water. Also, he wants you to think. Tell me though, why am I hungry? I was a very organized boy today. The one particular side quest that I did last night that really hits the field. Yo, I mean, I'd say tell me more. But spoilies. But yeah, I eat very hello Strobins, by the way. I don't know if I said hi. Welcome aboard. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I make sure to eat like just before I start streaming ish. So I risk the chances of getting hungry during the stream. I like half an hour, no, maybe an hour ago. No, it can't be an hour ago. Okay, maybe that's why I'm hungry. Because I did also go for a run today, so I've burnt off like a bazillion calories. And yo, yeah, it's potentially interesting. I was doing a bit of theory crafting at the start of the stream, Stebbs, and it's actually not that hard because Demolitionist and Ranged go like hand in pocket, as it were. However, the wrinkle is that I don't think for Ranged, Nightblade and Demolitionist don't go together that well. So, it's we'll have to see how it plays out, but I've got a rough idea of where I'm going with it. I can't say it's one that the Ron gives you without spoiling anything. Oh, okay. Ooh. Yeah, so here's where I was at, Stevels. Did I pause the game? I should pause the game. Okay, what am I doing? Here we go. So you'll see here, Demolitionists, I've basically got all the top half because this is where all the damage dealing is. So all fire and burn damage mostly, and then Nightblade's all down here, which is all like support and passive skills. Because this is a dual wielding melee skill that is decent, but like better with melee, I would think. Though it does randomly trigger. It could be interesting, no. Phantasmal Blades won't work. Ring of Steel could be helpful. Can't do Shadow Strike, which is like the signature attack for Nightblade, so yeah. Yeah. It's gonna take some finagling. I'll say that much. Have we got a video game back? There we go. Alright. I'll clear the immediate areas. Yeah, so 2 physique, 1 cunning. Keep climbing the demolitionist tree. Yeah, interesting. Let's go. Thank you for the correct spelling, Stebbs. Yeah, I'm just going to clear a little more of this area so we have some kiting space for the shrine, which is about to gank us. But yeah, how you going? How's being back at work, if you don't mind my asking? I'm assuming you're back at work RN right now. Yo, we're being ganked on 2 fronts. Get out of here. It sucks. Yeah, look, I mean, that comes as no surprise. Gotta get more of my arm, like, comfortable. There we go. Ah. Am I still, like, central? I gotta be more this way. Yeah, there we go. Look at me. Look at. Yeah. Nah, you can't even stop watching, you rude boy. Yeah, we knew this was part of the deal. Ooh, youch. Please, no, I'm too young to die. I invented this competition, don't. Players, no. I just gotta remember to be more gratuitous with the health potions than I'm used to. Because I'm usually quite a tight ass with them, for lack of a better term. You're correct, hooligan. Until it is an option, though. Yeah, there's still just some lingerers and PNP. Ah, ding. Wait, how did we ding that much? That's so much health, so much experience. Yo, we're gonna have to go empty our back pocket, though. We're a very full boy right now. I feel you. I mean, look, I don't forget, but I'm just like, nah, surely I don't need this. And then, yeah, you know. And then you die. And, yeah, the end.
Stop! He's already dead.
Oh, The Simpsons. Absolute leg ends. I mean, old Simpsons anyway. See, look, all this stuff I've got to automatically sell. I can't use it. This I'm not too far off being able to use. No, this is acquiescent. I'm not allowed. Get out of my inventory. And I'm just going to keep the Bluebee because you can't just sell Bluebees, you know. He's been soused. We've got to help Barnabas. And then this individual, he's going to be stoked. Help out your bro, NP. Put this in here. Talk to this individual. No worries, dude. Thank you for swinging by. Appreciate you being here. Have fun at work. Why am I so mean? Just a quick please hold. Hello, phone? Alright, we're fine. So, I'm going to go back out to where we were just to get the next Rift Gate. Rift Gate out of 8. And then we'll port back to, get things sorted out for Barnabas. Yeah, we'll chuck that on. I mean, it's like much of a muchness right now. All this starter gear is full pleb strats, you know. Yeah, Rift 88, let's go. This man gets it. Steel helmet, put it on my head. No, actually, no, don't put it on my head. But yeah, look, so far so good. This is pretty easy strats. I'm not worried about early game at all. I think most of the first difficulty will be fine. But I guess part of the cool way that I think in which this has been done, like also at least I think, I mean, I'm tooting my own horn here, but it's not based on how far into the game you get. It's based on the amount of experience and your level when you die. So you can, like, in theory, just farm like side quest areas, or you don't have to progress forward necessarily, although you kind of do have to. But yeah. Holy smokes, Ricky Summer, listen. Thank you so much for the raid. Everyone in position as we get attacked by the Ricky Summer individuals. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you for coming on by. Oh, we're in overload right now. Everything's happening at once. Can we get some panic in chat, please? Yo,
carrot.
I appreciate the carrot spam. And the 13 months Ricky Summer Prime strats. He's been here over 1 year. Which is fair enough. Don't even trip. But yo, and who else? A random observer. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you jumping across from Ricky's stream. This is Adam the Kluger's gaming video channel place. We play loot-based games, mostly action RPGs. Actually, we do play Warframe as well, which I'm sure Ricky Summer was playing, as he always does. Other things like that, survival games, etc. And we have a robot companion called Greg. No, that side. He's on that side, who hangs out and helps us run the show and does all sorts of shenanigans. So, look, hopefully you have a fun time hanging out. If you have any questions, let me know. And, we'll go from there. But I appreciate you all being here. So, what we're doing right now, we're playing Grim Dawn. Brilliant Diablo clone style game. And we're doing what I'm calling the Random Hardcore Challenge, in which you randomly roll for your playstyle and your character classes, and then you've got to survive for as long as you can. So and I'm doing it as like a community challenge, so if you want to get involved, there's a way to roll your own classes and then submit your run once, or should you die. So if/when you die. So if you want to get involved and you have the game, that's look, you're more than welcome. Oh, and Christoph, no worries at all. You're probably already gone, but get some rest, get some Z's. Assume the position. Wow, so rude. In a kinky way, not in an actual rude way. Don't even trip. Hey, anarchist_33, how's it going? I hope I'm getting this right. Macheron. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, but thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad that you're enjoying what you see. You're seeing all the good things, I'm sure. Just scope in the old channel. Let's scope away. I have nothing to hide. Absolutely nothing to hide. Well, look, that was a perfectly timed side beard. Oh, that's great. So for anyone who is wondering exactly how that happened, I mean, if you do choose to subscribe to the channel, you get access to emotes, and those emotes can manifest in real time on the twitch.tv program that you see in front of you. So look, we've got some sneaky sauce going on around here. It's pretty fancy, not gonna lie. Might even be the fanciest stream on Twitch. I mean, maybe, just maybe, the most high-tech advanced strats you've ever seen in your life. And I mean, you know, I'm not like, how could I be wrong? I see no way in which I could feasibly be wrong. Okay, so now technically I could select my second class, which is Nightblade, as you can see up there. However, I'm not going to do that yet necessarily, because there's no immediate need for it. I'm going to keep gunning it up the Demolitionist tree. No, I'll acquiesce the wrongness, if there were any wrongness to acquiesce. You know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm going to go one. No, we're not going to get that. That's not going to be super relevant just yet, so we'll just keep doing this. Testify? Yeah! The testification. Yo, little milestone. We've just hit 350 followers. That's pretty neato, burrito. Thanks, friends. I should thank Ducky O'Brien once again for his raid earlier, from which we accepted followers. And then also from Ricky Ricardo Summer. So thanks, everyone. That's cool. That's pretty neat. Also, if you haven't noticed, we like to spin fat tunes on the show, and it's all TOS friendly, so there should be no rip VOD strats. That's always good. But yeah. Music, banter, loot-based video games. What else do you need in your life? Nothing. I am not attempting to fill a void in my life by just playing video games. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we do occasionally get off the rails here. Don't even trip. We get off the rails in a good way. It's a calculated derailing. Did we get it? Yeah! Let me inside your portal. Wait. Yeah, we can't use any. Oh wait, no, the belts we could use. Nah, no even. Wait, I've got TOS strats. There, I fixed it. Yeah, this is all junk, basically. Get out of my pockets. Thank you very much. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. The gun's still... This other gun is the best one we've found. So, we'll just press on and keep it in our pocket, just in case. Alright, now I'm going to do this because this will give us an extra inventory bag, and then we can actually start living our best life and looting like absolute maniacs. There is a boss down here, but I'm not too concerned. You know, all characters must eventually meet their demise, and then, you know, Demo McNightblade face is no different. Yeah. I only make wise choices. Name one time I didn't. You can't even. I am 100% foolproof vis-a-vis life choice selection strats. I'm just saying. Not banning you was questionable. I mean, look, but have you not come through? At the end of the day, you have acquiesced top level strats, and you're an excellent individual. So, I mean, who really wins? Secret strats don't even trip. Give the loots. Yeah, put those gloves on my hands, please. What about this saucy little individual? It's better than what I've got. Just put it on any finger, it's fine. Oh. Oh, get wrecked, table. Did you see that? Table got heaps nuked. Didn't even see it coming. Blap. And blap. Ah, oh, freaking whiff. Throwing bombs into door frames. What are you doing, son? Sneak attack. Would the term sidebeard have even been coined? No, I don't think so. You may have been the individual who coined it. Jeez, you have a lot to answer for, and I mean that in a good way. It's like the cornerstone of my entire existence on the internet. So much blap. Just so much blap. Yeah, just go searching in spider webs. No issues here. The side beard. The side beard is in all of us. Men, women, and children of all shapes and sizes. It's the side beards we met along the way that teach us who we really are. Is it about the journey, or is it about the destination side beard? You better believe it's about the side beard. Wow, we've gone into beard proverb territory. I'm into it. Maybe we need like a beard proverb of the day as a new institution around here. That would be swell. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough proverbs, but we do have a quote system at least. I can't remember who I gave it access to. Might be mods. I don't know. It's hard to figure out when you're on a little baby channel like mine, because you don't have that many mods, and yet you got to leave it to the community to add the quotes. So it's like, how do you win? But I do have a basic quote saving system in place. So maybe we could use that for side beard proverbs. Just saying. Just theory crafting, you know, IRL theory craft. I mean, I can check if who it's available to. I mean, I'm happy to open it up. I'm just a little bit scared of abuse. I don't want like scary, like gross junk to be stuck in there. Let's see. I'll put it at subscriber tier permissions. Okay, how's that? The Codex of Greg, yar. Yeah, okay, so now subscribers can do it. I think that's fair, because if you're insane enough to subscribe to the channel, then I think you've earned the right to save quotes. Look, it does seem fair, right? So I think you do exclamation point add quote. I hope I'm remembering that correctly. I believe that's the strat. And then it's add quote, and then you after that you put the quote you want to save. He did it. Blank quote strats. So like this, exclamation add quote dat beard though. Wait, maybe not. Quote test. Hello? Oh god. I'll get this. Streamlabs add quote. I shouldn't be doing this on stream, but look, this is always what I do on stream. Oh, it's quote space add. Okay, there you go. Quote space add and then the quote. Like this, quote, add, lol 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 lol. There we go. Alright, sorry everyone. I really shouldn't be doing this live on the interweb, but I can't help myself. Because this is just as much fun in games as there is anything else. But no, it's fine. Breathe. Breathe. Acquiesce oxygen. So yes, if you happen to be subscribed to the channel, you now have that power. Let's see if I'll see if that came through. It should have. Oh, for crying out loud, I changed the wrong permission. I'm sorry, Hooligan. You want to try that again, buddy? It'll work now. There's two different freaking there's a view permission and an add permission. I only changed one of them. Yeah. Okay, we're on the way, boys. Let's actually go. Yeah, I need this.
It's a brush with a hose in it.
And then if you do exclamation quote, just on its own, it would. I think it then retrieves a random quote from the library. Of which there is currently only one. Yeah, there you go. Let's actually. I don't know if we need the game in there. Best stream ever? I knew it. But isn't every stream the best stream ever? Deep lore. Yeah, we should be fine. Give me this. Yo, they have got rock boys. These guys are nasty. That could end me. That could end me because they stun lock. Why you throw this man at me? Skip. Kite it, yep. And it's stop punching. He's not doing much damage at least. Skip. Oh. I feel like I need a sliding sound effect on the soundboard, like a tire screech, you know? When you're dodging, skip. You know what I'm saying? Scoot. That kind of thing. Maybe I should just record myself, and then I can say it at any time with just the press of a button. Genius! They've thought of everything. No, the rock throw is the most dangerous gank by far. Standard pro strat, yeah, everything has to be on a button, even if you can say it yourself. Look at that 1-2Z strat. He throws a rock and then he immediately charges. What a sneaky barsteeb. Nice. Molten shoes. Those are actually relevant to this build, at least for a short period of time. And also a terrible jacket that we're never going to wear. Yeah, the hottest feet. That's what you're into. No king shaming. Oh, pog. Potato, potato. We'll put this hat on. Trendy looking hat. Yo, that's a nice little amulet. I am suddenly very French. 2 physique, 1 cunning, and then but we'll be able to wield the gun in just a hot second. We'll put another point in fire strike. Good gun went right now, Beb. I mean, better gun, anyways. It should be a better gun. Yeah, that's a lot more DiMaggio. Jumping Joe DiMaggio. And look, just because you get a lot of these searing embers, like which you just slot onto a weapon, may as well. Here we go with the full blep. I mean, it's just full one-shot strats now, you know? That's actually a significant increase in damage. And I'm not mad about it. This guy's gonna be friggin' mincemeat. Whoops. No one saw that terrible shot. Except for everyone on the internet who ever existed. Such accuracy, many blep, wow. Yo, what just activated? We had blade strats just fire. Something. One of my gears must be doing a thing. A granted skill. Yo, when did I get these? Let's actually go. I mean, it's not really suited to the build, but we'll use that. There's no such thing as suited to the build when you're such a scrub tier level, TBH, TBH. Yo, ding level. Did we ding 2 levels here? Oh, look at the mace strats, though. I do kind of wish we had a 2-handed melee build so we could go full cray mace strats. Many ding. Get out of here so I can take this greenie. Hand cannon. That's going to be a one-handed individual, isn't it? Yeah. Rude. We just keep blepping up the tree. We'll get another point in Blackwater Cocktail. And we'll head back to town. EZ. Oh, crunchy. Empty our pockets. If it ain't a 2-handed gun, we're not interested. Oh, we should put that pants holder on. Yeah, we got 2 nice Emmys, but that one, nah, the one we got's better. But you know, the principle. Yo, that's look. We'll slide that on. Alrighty then. Let us pog. Give me a bag, you dang jerk. Yeah, now we can organize. This is what I like to do. I like to slide all my strats over here. Actually, we'll put that one over. That can go there. And where's my salt bag? We have to. You keep that on you at all times. You get a 10% damage buff. Yo, styling and proof, man. I haven't heard that in ages. This man gets it. The hooligan gets it. But yo, as soon as you get the extra bag, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. I've been told I have an excellent singing voice, just for what it's worth. Real talk, I have been trying to learn how to sing, or at least I've been practicing singing. So I'm not as bad as I sound, I swear. All right, we're away. Back on track. Back on the tracks. I don't know why I did that, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this build's gonna go far. It's feeling pretty soused. Which of course I mean in a good way. Thank you, Greg, for the shout-outs. Appreciate you being in chat, keeping things moving. Yeah, look, it's been solid. I'm not expecting too many problems, but I guess that's what everyone says before they die. In game. All right, so this can go on there. Do you have any fancy guns, sir? I can also use crossbows because they're two-handed. They're two-handed. Oh, that would actually be nice. Not enough iron. Nah, I'll be back. No, but if I leave, he's not gonna have it no more. No, only if I teleport. Okay, we'll be back. Stupid dang jerk. We just gotta go get some loot. I mean, I shouldn't be spending all my iron on freaking trash tier weapons, but since we're only wielding one weapon type, it's like, you know, may as well. And of course, these freaking jerks don't drop nothing. Because that could actually do us for a good few levels at least. That looks pretty solid. Yeah. See, look, Hooligan, there's a symbiosis here. Our brains are attached over the power of the gigabit internet inventions. Not that I have anything near an actual gigabit connection, but gigabyte even. Gigabit's a brand. No, wait, gigabit would also be like a real thing, but it's also a brand, right? Or is that gigabyte? I'm so confused. Somebody please stop me. The twinage is confirmed. Yo, but wow though, no loots. Probably both, I knew it. I'm not speaking absolute nonsense that makes no sense and just rambling to try and fill dead air. I think the mosquito cicada meme has become my favorite. It's just so applicable. Oh man, look, that is entertainment for you. So we just got a dope little drop, but we're not allowed to wield it because it's a one-handed blep. Alright, there's some loot. Okay. Nice. Nice. That should probably do us. I'm pretty sure the loot tables for the vendors only changes when you teleport. I think. Not 100% sure, but I'm like 97.4% sure, if I had to guess. Yeah, that's like, can you confirm the calculations? Just run the numbers real quick, Hooligan. Just a bit of the old bibbidi bibbidi beep on the calculator. My calculator is Italian, for anyone who's wondering. No, they changed the loot tables! I thought it was only TP strats.
You're killing me, Smalls.
We need something more enthusiastic. Get him, Greg. Dang it. That was a really nice little find. Ah, well. Can't win them all. Thank you, Hooligan. I think I do have exclamation point table flip, but it's not the fancy emote one. I think it's just ASCII strats. No, it activates the command! Yo! It might be for subs only, I don't remember, but... Let's actually go. Oh, no, that's right, because it can't do both. It could either only do the ASCII or trigger the on-screen element. So there you go. You have the power. I've got the power! Look, I'll just confirm real quick, because that's kind of important to know. No, it's currently for everyone. So if you acquiesce rage, no matter who you are, whether you're subbed or not, you can flip some tables with Greg's assistance. So there you go. Everything's coming up Millhouse. You can indeed execute a proper riot. This is such good. This is great stream music. Just saying. This is a friend of mine who goes by the name Nathaniel's Ghost. It's very nice, pretty, suitable stream music. Just saying. Mate. Hooligan with the full advert. Look, you're 100% in sync. You understand how this all works, and I'm very here for it. Mate, 8 out of 8 mellow. Okay. Solid, solid, solid. I don't think the music shouldn't be too loud. I say that at least 4 times a stream, but it's hard to judge because it runs separately to my volume that I have in my cans, so I never know how it's being heard on the other end. It's very tricky. The life of a streamer, man. Let me tell you. Do I have more devotion points to spend? I do. Yeah, we're gonna get the old Falcone. Perfect! Yo, he's actually done it.
It's a brush with a hose in it.
Ooh, thank you, Beb. This streaming record, you know, it's not all as cracked up to be. Everyone's like, oh my god, you just play games. And it's like, no, I'm doing like 17 things at once. Look at me go, mum. That was such a whiff throw. Any other baddies in here? Yeah, there is. Okay. I don't want to tickle the shrine just yet. Can be confirmed. Yeah, look. It's just many multitaskings, you know? I have to try and have some level of coherence while I speak, while also pressing soundboard strats. Ow! Many debuff. And also try to be decent at a video game. But let's be real, I've never operated under the pretense that I'm good at video games. I just think I'm good enough to pass on the internet while, you know, talking crap, basically. I think a lot more of my strength lies in talking crap. That was it? That was so easy. Oh, crunchy. 1 out of 3 is more than 0 out of 3. I mean, math confirmed. Oh, that's a lot of boys. That is a lot of individuals. Stick and move, boys. Stick and move. I don't even know what that means, but stick and move. It sounds applicable. Just more boys to blap. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow. These boys is nasty. The friggin' poison strats. It's like, nah, get out of my face. Get out of my face. Many loots, such wow. Ouch, you dang jerk. Not the face. Not the face, that's the money maker. Yeah, give the loot. Yo, shotgun. What, hooligan, you don't believe me? Vis-a-vis moneymaker strats? Oh yeah, the shouldies, put them on my board. I mean, look at me. Could go into friggin' modeling. I mean, cats are funny, to be fair. So that's a plausible story if I ever heard it. Would stick and move be a hockey term? I'm slightly bothered by like not knowing where that comes from. It feels like a hockey term. But I know nothing about hockey, so... Boxing? What is to stick in boxing? I'm genuinely interested at the origin story of this vernacular. Oh, really? I mean, punch is also one syllable. Why do they have to call it stick? It sounds better, like stick and move sounds better than punch and move, but... Actually, undo. 1, because we got double souse here. That's exactly why. No way. The deep lore is not so deep after all.
Tell him he's dreaming.
I feel scammed. To be honest, I feel a little bit scammed. Get out of here, doggo. Chuck a thing. Alright, so we should have two nasty boys somewhere around here, I think. Mate, the fire rained down upon them. Look at this mace. Oh. Too bad we can't use it, eh? Oh, get blepped. You didn't get close. Thank you, Hooligan. Give me the... Sheesh. Can't click on anything to save my freaking goddamn life. Where's Boss Boy? Come on. Nothing? Debate, but sure. Go on. See, there's like a house there, a little house there, and a house there. Like, typically you have blokes spawning in one of those locations. Mate. Imagine we rolled two-handed melee on the random generator. You told me, you said, nah, Clugs, you gotta do what, play it where it lies, but you dealt yourself out of a mace run. Just saying. Look, I shouldn't BM one of my most loyal viewers, but I can't help myself. When does streamer not blame chart? You know? The absolute, look, I have high levels of hubris, I'm not gonna lie. Are there any good like films or TV shows where someone says the word hubris, but like they drop it really hard? Like they really like rip into it? Because I'd love to add that to the meme board. Oh yeah, and here's the other bloke. Good old Milty. He's much easier in non-veteran. TBH, like they're just so much more spongy when you play veteran mode. They've got way more HP. But that's fine because this is a horde core run. But what? Look, that's I have that problem all the time, sir. Things slip from whence it came all the time, and it was good hard hubris too. Wow, now I feel ripped off. There's nothing like a good horde hubris, you know. Mate, can you go through your Netflix history real quick? The tilt is real. Come on, let's work this through. Was it a drama? Was it a comedy? Was it a new show? Is it an old show? We'll get your synapses firing, you know? We'll get you where you need to go. Hello, sir. Please leave the cave. Some sort of sci-fi drama? I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind is The Expanse. If it was a new show, because I know season 5 is I can't. Was season 5 just out, or are they just planning season 5? I don't know. Season 5 is coming out right now, so could have been that. Otherwise, the next one I'm thinking of is freaking Firefly, but very unlikely, I'm sure. Yeah, there you go. Season 5 is happening. I knew it. It wasn't that though. I bet your Firefly has some great quotes in it, though. I think I've only watched it through once. But I bet it would have some dank quotes. Whoop. Get blamped. Please Gib Crystal. TYTY. I stopped watching until the season is done. Yeah, look, I feel ya. Having that control, you know. I'm way behind though. I think I've seen only the first 3 seasons of The Expanse. Even though I love the show, it takes a lot of effort to watch, and I don't mean that it's like boring. I mean that it's like it's a very detailed and like expansive, no pun intended, show. It's like you really got to be in the zone. The Expanse is fantastic. I remember the first time I watched season 1, I was like, I was pogging everywhere. But it's not like, especially in this day and age, a lot of the time you just want to watch something kind of light and breezy, like Firefly, or just like some easy to watch comedy. You know, like The Office. Everyone watches The Office because of quarantine. I've been watching, I just started watching season 4 of Big Mouth, which I hadn't realized had come out, and I really like that show. It's friggin' hilarious. So like, you know, those are like more easily consumable, you know, because they don't make you think too much. Yeah, I got so many lore notes in my pocket. Now we talk to this bloke who's been blept, and we found his stash of goodies. Get wrecked. It's so mean. He's been eviscerated by cultists, and I'm like, thanks for your stuff, bro.
It's a brush with a hose in it.
Okay, so, oh yeah, we got the last bloke over there. Nice, that's nice. This is all coming to a nice break point, TBH. You're not prepared to devote the bandwidth, yeah, for sure. And that's the thing, especially, like, you know, like The Expanse especially, I find I had to watch it twice, like the first couple of seasons, to really have some understanding of what was going on. Or like, sorry, like a decent understanding of what was going on, because yeah, they can take a toll. Whereas sometimes you just need a show that you wouldn't mind falling asleep in front of. Get on the ground, dang fool. I mean, those are going to be nice boots for like half a level. Because then we're going to have our fire stompers. When you went, yeah, I'd probably have to as well, TBH hooligan. We're gonna go back to town because we've got a lot of stuff in our pockets, and also quests to hand in. We might ding-a-ling. No, maybe not. All right, let's see. Junk. Wait, what was that hat? We just replaced that, our old hat. Okay. Nope. Can't wield it. Yeah, you know, playing this way is kind of invigorating. It's kind of emancipating because I don't have to think about selling stuff. I mean, armor, obviously, we still kind of have to think about, but if it's any other weapon, it's immediately out of the pocket. It's kind of fantastic. Not gonna lie. Yo, do you have any fancy guns? What do you got for me, Beb? Of binding? That's stupid. Attack speed? That's kind of nice. How much does it cost? 2k? Eh. Casting speed's not relevant to us. Yeah, look, I'll swap you. I'll do a swapsies. Thank you, sir. Ooh, baby. And We can hand in this quest. This individual's brother has deceased. I am sorry for your loss. We can also put this in the storage. The magicians. Yo, let's go. Look, just ease, like, breeze through the episode, find the exact timestamp and then edit out the audio for me. Send it over, please. Just kidding. Get Shrek'd. But I mean, even if it's just an episode and an approximate timestamp, like, I mean, you would go down as a legend in Greg Corp TM history. Just saying. What's this questy? Oh yeah, this bloke. So basically the plan right now is to ding level 14, and then I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Yeah. Get sent, you rude boy. Yo, you shouldies? Ugh, terrible armor. You think you can sting me with your stinger? Nah, not even. If I was sure that was it, I might actually do it. Yeah, look, that's fair. Hey, look, don't even trip. You don't have to, like, rewatch an entire episode or anything at my behest, but, it's a lead. At least it's a lead. No, just, Hooligan, just have a perfect memory for everything. So that I can acquiesce sound clips. Jeez. That's so much to ask.
You're killing me, Smalls.
See, I knew that's from The Sandlot. That's Ham says that. To Scott Smalls, aka Smalls. Unironically, one of my favorite films of all time. Even though it's not that good, I freaking love The Sandlot, man. Just that childhood nostalgia vibe. Don't punch! Yo, we've done it. We can put our booties on, let's go. Alrighty. Get the shiny boots on. Bam. You'd be great at trivia though, wouldn't you? Keep gunning it up this tree. Yeah. And look, we'll get some of that too because that's going to help us with defense source. We can bop here. Perfect, level 14. All right, cool beans. I'm going to go take a quick break, maybe like, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes just to do a free stretch and get some water and then take a bathroom break. So I recommend you do the same if you've been stagnant for a little while because computers are good that way in keeping us stuck to our chairs. So make sure you get that blood moving. But yeah, we'll be back in a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere. Wait, this is the wrong scene. Another saucy little segment vis-a-vis Grim Dawn Random Hardcore Challenge. And thank you for the hellos for the GF hooligan. Get on the peanut butter Sammies, and hello Draku. I'm not sure if you've slid into chart yet, but hello. Get yourself a snack, baby. I'm basically addicted to peanut butter. I'm not gonna lie. Also, and like not to toot my own horn too much, but I've over the last couple of years I've been making my own bread. And listen, a fresh homemade loaf with some premium peanut butter and what we call it jam. North Americans would call it jelly. Cray. It is pretty much as close as you can get to a perfect food. Yes, so, alright. Listen, what we call jam, North Americans will call jelly. They are the same thing across continents, but they're different words. What we call jelly, you call jello. It's very confusing. Why does this man have to be fiery? He's gonna cause me issues. Okay, not so bad. And we're doing so much damage. Jam is jelly, as in like spreadable fruit preserve is a jelly with a Y. Whereas Sorry. Jam for us is the spreadable fruit preserve. Jelly is the gelatin-based. Yes, there you go. You got it. I told you it was confusing. Yeah, I think I see it. Jam is the spreadable fruit. Jelly is the gelatin set wobbly food. Which I don't eat because I don't eat animal products. Or as little as possible. Wait, you have an American... What's American jelly? No, American jelly is our jam, right? I'm so confused. Wait. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Your jelly is our jam. Am I gonna have to bring up some text, some text and images to try and work through this as a team? It's very confusing. Especially with a little bit of delay between my words and chat response. And also my general just inadequacy when it comes to explaining anything. Oh, we got 2 sets of gloves? Like for realsies, bro? Yo, those are nice though. Oh, okay. See, those are the same thing for us, I think. We would call those all jams, or sometimes they're called preserves, like a fruit preserve. But yeah, so that's all. If you would spread it on toast, it's jam here, regardless of if it's like full of sugar or if it's an actual fruit. Right. Okay. Yeah. We sometimes call them preserves, but they broadly fall under. In broad terms, we would call that jam. And I thought in broad terms that North Americans would call it jelly. Heckin' English, man. Like, can we just have a universal standard real quick? Can we get some universal standards, please? Wow. Ah, freaking holy itchy. The Universal Standard War / Wars of 2021. Let's actually go. Where are my memes?
It's a brush with a hose in it.
Some straight peanut butter stuck in the old windpipe. Always a good time. Peanut butter works for hiccups? Like, for real? There's one trick I know for hiccups, but everyone seems to think it's gross. But it's like, for me, I've got 100% success rate. You have like, maybe like a light tablespoon, or like a not quite full tablespoon of like white vinegar, just plain white vinegar. Any vinegar should work, but white vinegar is the cheapest. And you just straight down the hatch, and it will destroy your hiccups. Though, funnily enough, I don't recall having hiccups for like 20 years. I straight up cannot remember having hiccups in a long, long time. Oh. See, like, I wouldn't want to waste my peanut butter on hiccups, you know? It's an enjoyable experience. Leave that to the stinky old vinegar, IMO. Wow, I totally just got caught up in the music. My friend Nathaniel, he's a very talented individual. This sounds like nostalgia, even though it's not an old song. Brilliant. A heaping tablespoon quickly swallowed will stretch out the spasming muscles in your throat. Ah, I see. I wonder if vinegar works in a similar way. Like, not that it will stretch, but whether it causes some kind of like quick constriction or like muscle twitch that like resets it. But it, like, your throat and like the back of your mouth definitely react to like straight vinegar. I did not know this, Jim Croce? Jim Croquet? But yeah, I never hiccup hacks. Yeah, basically, that's what we're all about here. Yeah, I don't quite know how the whole vinegar trick works, like from a technical perspective or a physiological one. But yeah, I'm guessing it causes some kind of like muscle reset, because it's so sour that you just go like, and then the hiccups are gone. I mean, yeah, look, if you just want to score some sweet PB. I get it, but like, it's not the pretext I want to enter a peanut butter situation. I want to do it of my own volition, you know? But then I guess like the flip side, ow, I just bit my tongue. The flip side is that, I mean, if you're looking for any excuse for peanut butter, then yeah, I get it. I mean, I'm often looking for excuses for peanut butter, I'm not gonna lie. No, they are definitely not a voluntary thing. But if it's like a making hay while the sun shines kind of situation, yeah, sure, I can pay it. Far be it from me to tell you not to eat peanut butter, because I freaking love peanut butter, let me tell you. If there were ever a...
It's a brush with a hose in it.
It's freaking peanut butter. Oh, dang. It's been a while. It's kind of, we're hitting that bit of a plateau. Wait, plateau. Where the leveling is definitely kind of getting to that not as frequent kind of acquiescence. We might even be like a little over leveled. so we're not getting like optimum experience points from the enemies. Yo, speaking of enemies, Yennefer vis-a-vis Witcher Netflix series, I finally watched it. And look, I struggled at first. Not that I wasn't enjoying it necessarily, but I was confused by what turned out to be different timelines occurring in the same show. But man, look, it came around. It came around. I ended up really enjoying it. I am looking forward to season 2. Yep, we'll blep that. Excuse me. Hang on. No, we're good. All right. Keep gunning it up this tree. Everything's going fantastic and good. Let's get some more. Let's put a point in there. Let the blep continue. Yo, we have men attacking from the bridge. Get out of here. You really enjoyed it? That said, I understand why people who only played the games made a big deal over some of the casting decisions. Yeah, look. If your lore is 100% from the games, then yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I've only like barely played some of 2 and 3. And I was not bothered at all by the casting decisions. Dude, Cavill was great. A lot of unexpected humor. Maybe that was just my personal perception, but I didn't expect him to be as funny as he actually ended up being. Maybe that was just good writing, because it was kind of like you get such an action hero sort of vibe in some ways from him, or like some of the like the corniness, I guess, for lack of a better term, for some of the lines, but they were delivered in quite a funny way. Maybe because he was so brooding and kind of like anti-hero strats that when he was funny, it caught you off guard. But yeah, I thought I had no issues with any of the casting. I do have I was gifted I think the first book, or is a series of stories, like shorter stories. I was gifted it for Christmas, but I haven't gotten around to reading it yet, because I'm so far behind on things I should read that it's ridiculous. Look, if I had to be picky about casting decisions, the only thing I was upset about is the lack of beard. I'm upset that Henry Cavill was not cast with a beard. Just saying. And I know that in some of the art, I suppose, or like from the book lore, that he doesn't necessarily have a beard at all times or ever. But mate, how good would he look with a beard? How good would anyone look with a beard? Just, if you can cast beard, cast beard. That's all I'm saying. That's so much to ask? No. Man, we're doing such crazy solid DPS. It's just filthy. Y'all, bluebies too. Bluebies, as in blue items. Don't get your minds out of the gutter. Not super relevant for this build, but nevertheless. Also, devotion points. Very good, thank you. Now we blep this individual. Come on, Rockman. Come at me, bro. You're basically dead already. Skeet. Oh, whiff. Quit it with the rocks, though. Nah. You ain't even. I didn't much care for any of the female castings TBH. They all did an amazing job, but Yennefer, for example, looked too young. Right. I knew it. See, beard strats always win. Yeah, I get what you mean. I mean, did they not try to explain away? Not explain away, but like account for her youngness by like suggesting that she's using magics to preserve her youth, essentially? Was I misreading that, or was that, yeah, okay. Because yeah, in that case, if you're going to compare to the games, then yes. At least from Witcher 3 Yennefer looked a bit older. And I guess generally felt more mature, I suppose. The way that she was portrayed in the show. Felt felt younger, for lack of a better term, and I don't mean that in a lewd way. But it still worked. I think it still worked. Alright, trying to do this as quickly as I can, as usual. Get all the junk out of here. Yeah, do it. It's fine. Get friggin' okay. Nah, junk. Yeah. Yo, I know what we have to spin. Oh no, we'll start here though. I want to listen. I really want to listen to this. Yeah. Okay. Do I have any questies to hand in? I don't think so. Alright, you just got junk. Should just periodically check the vendors. Since our weapon choice is so friggin' limited. Ooh, excuse me. And let's do the thing. There's just some people that have that young but ageless but young quality, like Paul Rudd, yeah. Wasn't there a meme going around that Keanu Reeves was actually Dorian Gray? Yeah, I get what you mean, but I think she still did a good job. But I was still into it, you know. I was still like into the show for sure. Also, in a weird way, I don't know how quite to articulate this, but it also still felt. It felt closer to the games or like the original lore than I was expecting. I don't know if that's like the fact that they were like straight up monster hunts, and a lot of it almost felt like an anthology in a way, with Geralt going out for all these hunts. Yeah, I was surprised to see such a focus on that. I'm not sure why I wasn't expecting that, but I really enjoyed it. Would anthological be a word to describe a show that is an anthology? Is it anthological? I don't see why not. Is it anthological though?
Tell him he's dreaming.
Drop a meme, bro. What do I have in here? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, we're coining phrases left and right. Don't even trip. But yeah, for realsies, and look, I don't know if it's too spoilery to talk about the kind of three main story arcs and how they weren't occurring at the same times specifically. Like, I wasn't getting that at first. For like half the season, I was so confused. Also, though, it's really interesting to see where season 1 ended. No spoilers, just in case anyone hasn't watched it. Yeah, it did jump heaps. But I really dig where season 1 ended in terms of where it might plug into the game. Or the game lore. I don't know how much they're like marrying into the game lore. But yeah. I'm really looking forward to it. Hello, sir. Give me the dang hammer, you stupid jerk. Okay, so we're looking in good shape. There's been no immediate threats of death, at least up to this point. Feeling pretty smooth, pretty under control, no major issues. Yo, they were just straight left out individuals? Because I have not come close to finishing Witcher 3. I played it on stream a little bit. Right, I see. Oh, yeah, of course. And they alluded to Vesemir, didn't they? Alluded to Vesemir. But Vesemir never showed up. It would be cool to see Vesemir for sure. But it's not coming out for quite some time anyways. The 3 other witches that appeared regularly through, right. Yeah, I've really got to like make a concerted effort to beat that game. Because it's meant to be very, very good. And look, my experience of it thus far has been very, very good. But I'm just a bit of a lazy boy sometimes. Not lazy, but it's like sometimes I get overwhelmed by the notion. Kind of like watching The Expanse. I kind of get overwhelmed with the notion of having to invest a lot of time and effort into experiencing a thing. Not that it's bad, it's just I know the time sink and I'm like, oh god, I'm not going to get anything else done in my life if I play this video game. I get it. I get it all again. Is the first one playable though? Like, I mean, I'm sure it's playable, but I mean, does it hold up or is it clunkus? Pretty damn clunky. Wow, rude. Good story though, at least, or is it a struggle? Combat is pretty awful. The story is good though, right? Is it similar to how 2 and 3 operate, or is it more traditional RPG-ish? I haven't even seen footage of it, so I'm not really sure how it works. Not at all, right? Yeah. Just keep climbing the tree. I'm almost thinking whether it's more like a Morrowind or something like that. I don't even know when 1 came out though, when the first Witcher dropped. Because Morrowind was, you know, first-person combat, but it was really just like real-time dice rolls to determine whether you hit or miss or whatever have you. First game came out in 07. Okay, so it wouldn't be... It could be decent, potentially, I suppose. It's of the era where things could still be, like, reasonable, I suppose, combat-wise, or overall presentation-wise. But I guess Morrowind was, what, 02? 03? So maybe not. Or was Morrowind earlier? I don't remember. Because then Oblivion was like 2006? I think? Yeah, and then Skyrim was 2011, so that would hold up. So if we say Oblivion's the benchmark, which had decent combat, it was playable. Would you liken it to something like that, Hooligan, combat-wise, or...? Was very timed mouse click based. Right, that's weird. Ah, clunky UI, yeah, that'll get you. I mean, is there anything that would kill an experience quicker than a terrible UI? I don't think so. Yup. Devotion though? Oh, we're so close. God, itchy as heck back. Just got ganked by my physiology. There were these 3 stances to cycle through for both the steel and silver swords, and you had to change on the fly depending on what type of... Oof. Yeah, that sounds troubling. And interesting because there was some pretty good fighting systems around this time period. I'm thinking of the Jedi Knight series. I know it's not quite the same, but Jedi Knight and Jedi Academy, Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy had stances that you could cycle through very quickly. They probably weren't that complex, I suppose, but they worked very smoothly and operated a lot differently. So yeah, I guess CDPR was still finding their way, huh? They weren't as dope as they are now. Yeah, it does sound cool in concept for sure. Like on paper, I'm not against the idea, but if you've got to slowly cycle through and change a lot on the fly, I mean, it would probably get tedious fairly quickly. And I guess it also depends on how necessary it is, whether the game pigeonholes you into having to play a certain way. You know, like you're completely dead if you don't switch to stance XYZ if you're fighting a Drowner or something like that, you know? So, Morrowind was 02. Oh, I was right, yo. Interesting, actually, because that means there wasn't that much of a window between Morrowind and Oblivion and then Skyrim. Morrowind 02, Oblivion 06, Skyrim 2011, and now we're in 2021 and there's no Elder Scrolls 6 in sight. Like, what gives? They must be finally writing a new engine, huh? Troll. Freaking Toad Howard, mate. I mean, look, if they write a new engine and then make a new Fallout on it, I'll pog. Can you imagine? And look, I don't even care that much about the next Fallout. Can you imagine if King Gath had access to a shiny new engine? Hello? Yeah, they did get bought by Microsoft. I forget what happened they bought, stupid jerks. Bill Gates, get out of here, mate. Pulling the strings? Yeah, he's retired. Yeah, that's what he wants you to think.
Tell him he's dreaming.
I mean, if it gives them a massive injection of resources, and there aren't like a billion microtransactions in the game as a result, I'm for it. I'm okay with it. Bethesda's already a friggin' behemoth, so it's not like they can get any worse in like corporate strats. But it would be nice to see. I just read that Microsoft has already made the money they paid for Bethesda back. What even? How? That is insanity. Freaking corporations, man. That is banana. I mean, I suppose it makes sense, but still, like freaking calm your farm, Bill Gates, alright? Will Bill Gates ever not be synonymous with Microsoft? Like, I know he retired or like sold the company, or I can't remember what, like ages ago, but still, it's Bill Gates, man. I don't care who bought it. Bill Gates still runs it. He's the shadow CEO. Oh man, oh, I don't think I should go in here. I'll have a peek though. Nasty Man lives in here. What level is he? 22? I mean, we could possibly try to take that on, but I don't want to risk this run on the first session. Yeah, big time hooligan. And also just less bugs would be nice. I mean, it might just be getting to that point where they have to, where like, you hear stories about what their current engine can and can't do. There's a bit of, I think, misinformation with regards to what engines actually do. Like, as though an engine directly correlates to, say, the graphical integrity or that kind of thing, which I'm sure there's a relationship. But like, old engine doesn't necessarily mean bad game. But it's such an easy target, I suppose. But it might be getting to the point where, you know, maybe model textures above a certain resolution are an issue, and then they've got that infamous animation locked to frame rate or something like that. There's that classic issue they've got with frame rate lock, and also optimizing the way in which loading occurs, because like Skyrim used to chug when your file sizes became massive, especially on consoles. So whether they can optimize for that, those kinds of things, you know. I think the curve has been pushed way beyond the capacity, the status quo of game quality, especially at AAA titles, has possibly surpassed the abilities of their current engine. Anyway, you can't separate Gates from Microsoft any more than I could not think of Jobs. Yeah, right. I feel you. I think Tim Cook, someone Cook, is Apple's new bloke. But I couldn't even get close to with regards to who's running Microsoft now. I haven't the faintest clue. Still baffles me that The Witcher 3 has no loading when you go into buildings and caves. Yeah, right? I mean, dude, I was even pogged when Cyberpunk didn't really have any loading screens, and that's, you know, a new title. Whereas, yeah, like Skyrim is very heavy on the loading and all that sort of stuff, so, and Fallout. Especially when you start modding Fallout, it's like, oh my gosh. It's a fresh save and it's taking 12 minutes just to friggin' move my character. Tim Cook confirmed, I knew it. Old Timothy. God dang it, stop dropping one-handies. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, hooligan. And look, as a content creator, it's like even more the worst because you've hitched your wagon to this game, then it's just torturing every moment of existence you're within it. Not that the resulting game isn't fun, but there are just so many more considerations when it comes to making stuff for the internet. And if you're having to sit around optimizing load orders for this game written on an outdated engine, just like, oh my god, please no. It even messes up editing too, because if you want to save an audience for having, say you're making a YouTube video and you want to save an audience the hassle of having to sit through bloody piles and piles of loading screens, you gotta go find all that stuff and chop it out. And it's like, anyway, slash rant, you get the idea. Yeah, there we go. Ricky Summer bops. Yeah, I doubt it, hooligan. I mean, if I did have it running at 60 FPS, it didn't last long. Especially when you're playing Sim Settlements, as I'm sure you know. Thank you for the craze. But yeah, when you're running Sim Settlements, and once you've got a few assets load, like once you've got a few buildings in place, how quickly that can slow things down. Oh god, shoot me. Yeah, get sent. Saving men left and right. Let's actually go. Remember to breathe, Adam. Breathing keeps you alive. As soon as you have enough material stashed away in your workbench, but yeah. And then, like, even if you face away from your settlement, your frame rate can increase, and you turn back to face it. Even if it's not like visible, just facing your settlement can cause chug or crash sometimes. I remember, especially when I was building at do you remember when I was building at Spectacle Island and facing in certain directions? At certain points caused the entire game to crash. It was ridiculous. What a game though. Classic Toad. Maybe we'll play that on Friday. I haven't played Sim Settlements in a minute. I'm still freaking trying to work through the storyline. As usual, I'm doing terribly at sticking to a schedule, at least with regards to which games I play. I'm all over the shop. Standing inside Sanctuary and facing towards Red Rock. Yeah, look. Just get wrecked real quick. Just in general, the idea of not being able to face a direction when you're playing a video game, it's like, Bethesda, hello? This shouldn't be a problem. Please get Toad on the phone. Exactly. Thank you, hooligan. some decent drops, like a decent rate of like blues and stuff, but nothing super nice for us. Oh yeah, there's friggin' Starfield too. Forgot about Starfield. You've been having a real fun time with your current Fallout 4, and yeah, yo, tell me more. But yeah, is Starfield on the new or the old engine? I feel like it's on the old engine, right? Yeah, it is very easy to forget right now. I mean, they've barely teased it, right? There's been, what, the announcement, was it last year or the year, but it must have been the year before. And then, I saw, like, one article teasing a potential leak of one screenshot. It's been 2 years, wow. I mean, it could bode well. Maybe this year we'll get a proper announcement. You've seen a splash, right? Yeah. Like, the silence isn't necessarily a bad thing. Assuming they're actually doing work behind the scenes. But yeah, it's kind of a little weird. I mean, to be fair, I guess CDPR kind of did the same thing. They announced Cyberpunk in friggin', what, 2013? Yeah, with no promises, exactly. And you don't want to get, like, audience expectations all twisted and that kind of thing. So if they're just plugging away and making something dope and like, it's going to be ready in, like, the next year or so, I'm not going to be mad. It just feels weird to have an announcement and then just nothing. But then I guess we didn't get much Cyberpunk news after that dope trailer that came out in 2013 with the lady with the mantis blades. Like, nothing happened for ages after that, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, I guess it's not that weird. Don't know, man. Just games, am I right? It's just a weird industry. Consumer whims reign supreme. Hello, sir. Yes, this is Toad. Seems like the wrong people are making. Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, it's like so many other creative industries, though, as well. You know, like, the music industry has been the same for the longest time, where, you know, artists clamor for a record deal and then realize that the record deal tells them how to make music. It's the same for games, right? Publishers get such a bad rap in so many cases because they, oh my god, ruin the games because they have to listen to the publishers, but the publishers are what give them the money to make the game in the first place, and it's this whole sort of circle jerk, for lack of a better term, between the publisher and the studio, but the studio is probably gonna lose more than likely. So it's such a difficult balance. Sorry, my chair's clicking as I rock, so I probably shouldn't do that. It's another day. I knew it. Wait. I just had a random occurrence in my brain. Obsidian made what's its face? The Outer Worlds. Are they not also in Microsoft's pocket? And yes, many good bops. But is that right? That's so weird. Sort of like this incestuous kind of thing going on now, because Bethesda and Obsidian are like tickling each other once again under the same roof, whereas they were like, Obsidian was, you know, with the Fallout New Vegas thing, was almost like this offshoot of Bethesda, and now they're like living inside the same building, which is why there are New Vegas 2 rumors. Yar. So Toad's old mates are back, and they're gonna be button heads. Interesting. I can't believe I hadn't thought of that. Dude, Outer Worlds was so good. I really enjoyed it. I should probably play it again. Maybe we can do that on stream. Probably won't do very well, but maybe we should. Because I really liked it. And I haven't played the expansion, so... Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Pew-doo-doo-doo. I'd love to see some expansion of the Fallout and Elder Scrolls, mate, for sure. Oh, show. I do wonder how much oh, Outer Wilds too. Yeah, that's one I've... There's Outer Wilds and Outer Worlds. Outer Wilds is pretty cool as well. I haven't played much of it though. What was I gonna say? I was gonna ponder on how much juice is left in the tank for the Elder Scrolls, honestly. I'm sure the lore they can stretch out as much as they want, but it's like, how many more stories can you tell in this universe that are all like of the same ilk, the same kind of gameplay? Yeah, like a sixth entry in a title? That's kind of pog. I don't know if it's pog in a good way or not. Okay, I'll go store some of this. Oh, there's a gun there. What you got, babe? Poop is what you got, mate. It's poop. Ether damage, though. I mean, yeah, but nah. Whoa. Oh, way higher base damage. That's why. Yeah. The only fantasy universes that have more material to work from are Warhammer 40k and D&D for sure. Though D&D doesn't really tickle the video game industry, does it? I mean, not directly. I mean, there are many systems, I'm sure, that are have influenced... Yo, I'm keeping that. Influenced video game, like RPG systems. But yeah, they haven't been in a video game in a long time, right? Baldur's Gate 3, right. Is that even like a D&D setting, like from a Wizards of the Coast setting? Or, see, I don't even know how that whole thing works, because you can just pull out the systems from Dungeons and Dragons and plug it into any IP you want, technically. So yeah, it's set in Forgotten Realms. Oh, okay. So that's actually legit. There you go. I'm learning. Nice. Okay, cool. Now, level 18, that's perfect timing because then we can craft one of these. I mean, oh no, we don't have the mats for it. Rude. All right, cool. Oh yeah, we can wear this now. Perfect. To survive. Ah, yeah, look, sure. Oh, that's my new gun. Yo, put it on me. Get out of here. Don't want to transmute nothing. Oh, wait. Mr. Bourbon. Hello, sir. What was I saying? What were we talking about? D&D and stuff. Oh yeah, and Elder Scrolls, etc. Yeah, we'll see. Do you think, like, could 6 feasibly be the last one? Maybe. Because, I mean, Skyrim's not... sorry, the Elder Scrolls, like, source material-wise, is of the studio's making, right? They're not working off any pre-existing IP. You know, in the way that Cyberpunk had Cyberpunk 2020. And all that existing lore. There are still several nations that haven't had a game set in them, and I would be thrilled if they did a remake of Daggerfall. Yo, that would be cool. Although, like, what would you rather see? A remake of one of their old IPs, cough cough Skyrim, or them putting time and energy into something new? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, I guess in that way they could like stretch. I mean, even if they were working, fair. Even if they were working off a source IP, I guess they could stretch it and bend it as much as they want, in the same way that kind of Game of Thrones did with that show, and the source material. Or the Expanse, or any, like, you know, anything working off a source material. They've got that artistic license, I suppose, but. Yeah, they could do basically whatever they want. And yeah, I know there's a lot of nations that they haven't explored, but it's like, I don't know. I just wonder if the core of the game, like, assuming they're all essentially the same thing, a first-person role-playing game with like action combat, is it gonna get tiresome? You know? Because basically Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim, you know, technical limitations of the era aside, are basically the same game. At their core. I know that obviously they're different in many ways, but essentially they're the same kind of game. They can make a game out of any number of the stories that exist in the books. Yeah, for sure. Like, I'm sure they've got source material for days. It's just, yeah, whether the gameplay loop is going to get boring or samey. Which maybe isn't that big of a problem, because I know there's a lot of massive fans of the series who will just fiend overplaying the same game in a new setting. But yeah, I don't know, just thinking out loud, I suppose. Yeah, you are correct, Hooligan. I mean, it would be cool if their world was sort of more alive than the previous entries. If things were more like hustling and bustling and dynamic and consequential, that would be really cool. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. And we could be waiting a while, I suppose. Now, I mean, look, I agree. I mean, look, I would enjoy playing a new Elder Scrolls game. Make no mistake. I'm not like a head over heels individual when it comes to it, but I would definitely get a kick out of it. And then we can all like go debate Ricky Summer into playing, even though he probably never want to see another Elder Scrolls game as long as he lives. Yeah, I feel you, Hooligan. There's a Skyrim clone coming out. I can't remember which studio is making it, but it got announced in the last 6 months. I can never remember what it's called because I'm not familiar enough with the IP. But oh, you'll know the one. You weren't that hyped about. Yeah, I wasn't massively hyped about Cyberpunk, which is probably a good thing because I ended up really enjoying the game, even despite its wonkiness. I had a lot of fun with it, and having enjoyed it, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with it moving forward, because there's been a whole lot of controversy around, you know, what came out versus what we saw in previews, and yeah, how they go about their updates and whether they're going to work on the base systems and kind of make the city feel smarter, or yeah, I'm interested to see how they support the game moving forward. So I'm kind of pogged about that, even though it's not a full release. But yeah, other than that, nothing springs to mind. Oh, the Ascent. We've been talking about the Ascent. I don't know how that's going to go, but I mean, if it's a cyberpunk action RPG that's actually dope, I mean, I'm reasonably excited about that. That's what I'm hoping for, Hooligan, yeah, with regards to Cyberpunk. That is essentially a No Man's Sky situation. I mean, there's every chance. There's every chance. I mean, because No Man's Sky was in Sony's pocket, right? So they had major publisher issues themselves, and yet they were still able to sort of fix the game, to put it in a sort of, in simple terms. Because I know Cyberpunk has allegedly been dealing with some publisher source. I don't know if there's been any confirmation, but that's at least, it's been in the rumor mill, right? And so if they can overcome those financial issues, shall we say, they might actually, yeah, fix the game. Not that it was broken, but yeah, I don't know, you expect something a little more dynamic, I suppose. And yeah, the Ascent could be really sick. Yeah, it's like a hot mess, but a hot, beautiful mess. It's, you know, it's ephemeral and confusing, and yet just there's something about it. It's wonky and can break on you at any moment, but you appreciate the moments that you have with it. I think it's a worthwhile game to play, even if it's not like a good game necessarily. I think it still is a great game. It's just people expected something different, so maybe it just wasn't marketed in the best way or promoted in the best way. But yeah, look at No Man's Sky now. It's got a pretty loyal fan base. It's had expansion content. And it's definitely, it stands out as a unique entry in the world of sci-fi video games, just generally, really. And I think Cyberpunk has that opportunity as well, especially because there hasn't been a lot of IP in that kind of realm. The whole Cyberpunk in general, like, weirdly feels underrepresented. in video games, even though it's kind of prolific in, you know, traditional like tabletop RP and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just on a full ramble strat. And also, everyone always throws back to how apparently terrible Witcher 3 was when it came out. I wasn't playing it at the time it came out, so I have no actual memory of how it was. But apparently, that was equally troubling on launch. And now it's on how many Game of the Year lists? Who even knows? I don't recall it being anywhere near as bad. No? Okay, interesting. See, I have no frame of reference. Speaking of Ricky McSummer, he seemed to be of the opinion that it was like comparatively clunky at launch compared to where it's at now. Tell me where you want to be, Ricky Summer. Had issues, but not even close to the line. Right, really? I mean, I'm sure it didn't have the console launch issues, but I guess if we were to grant CDPR the PC version of the game as the baseline for quality, then maybe it's not so terrible. Because my PC experience was pretty good. Like a couple small bugs, but I think maybe I had 1 or 2 crashes, but nothing too severe. The only time I was getting the game to crash regularly was when I tried to stream it. Yeah, Ricky, what's so good about the Badlands anyway? I think he's trying to say nothing in the song. As in, nothing is good about it. He just likes to sing about stuff. You don't consider consoles any baseline? Yeah, get wrecked, consoles.
That's the joke.
Oh, we should get that. Because yeah, I saw it on console firsthand, and I mean, performance was definitely an issue, but it was, if you had the patience, it was playable. I haven't seen this post updates though, so I don't know if it's like way better or not better at all. Simultaneous development of games on PC and console has done little to no good. Yeah, no, it has not. And look, porting scarcely works out well, I think. I think CDPR did it the right way. I mean, at least according to what they've said, they wrote it for PC and then like tried to make it as good as possible on consoles from there. Whereas console ports to PC are scarcely like good at all. But yeah, I mean, you're kind of like splitting your difference there, right? Yeah, I feel you, Hooligan. I feel you for sure. But then, you know, publishers being like, oh my god, put it on everything so they can maximize profit. Though I guess, I mean, I guess it's a cost-benefit analysis, but they wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't going to make them money. So, yeah. Hello, why aren't we moving? Jeez. Okay, how are we going time-wise? Right, we've got a bit of time. Maybe we'll go do the other side of the thing. Actually, no, I'll get the portal first. So we can go from there. I'm kind of rushing the portal so that we can kind of call it whenever. I started early today, so I might wrap up a little early, but since my My partner got home earlier than expected. And had a less than ideal time at work. So but we're not going anywhere just yet. In Grim Dawn related news, we're going quite well here with our first run. We just got our first devotion related ancillary skill. As you can see, these falcon boys coming out of our gun, doing extra damage, etc. Always a good time. Mostly junk. Well, how much damage? They changed this. Falcon Swoop used to be so OP. So it used to do even more main hand damage than it currently is showing. It used to be, it was a joke. Which basically meant if you were wielding a two-handed weapon, you would just nuke everything in sight. That's what 1,000+ hours will get you, hooligan. Especially the starting area, because I've got more characters through like the first portion of the game than I have through the rest of the content. So this first area is pretty much burned into my skull. So I don't really have to concentrate, honestly. So this is scrubbed here for yours truly. But you know, also like I don't know if we've had anyone playing along today, but I wanted to make sure that the baseline was kind of accessible to more players, because I don't want to like gate anyone out of attempting to do a random hardcore run. You know, what's easy for me is probably difficult for someone else, and what's difficult for me is probably easy for a lot of players. So trying to level the playing field, you know. I just want to make sure, because sometimes these portals can glitch. Alright, we have access to the cellar. They don't glitch, but I've found that if you grab a portal, like one of the checkpoints, and then exit the game too quickly, sometimes it won't save. It won't have auto-saved your progress. How the frick do you... What? How do I get through? There's no connection between these two sides. What? There's usually a way to pass between these. Can I get through here? No. I've been wrecked by the auto generation. Is there a way through here? No. The BM. Alright, we can do it another way. It's okay. We'll just go around from this side. Frickin' rude, man. Because we can just come up through this way, and then they connect. There's just like this chunk here. Now, all that basement's gonna bring you back out on this side, though, I'm pretty sure. Like, there's a door there, and then like a door here, and a door somewhere here, and they're like on a triangle on this side. It's never, from memory, you've never had to go through the basement to get to the other side. And trust me, I would know. I mean, not necessarily. I'm also stupid, so. Ricky Summer Pog. Frickin' jeez, man. Oh, get wrecked. Oh, look at this bloke. I haven't seen him spawn here. That's freaking weird. Did I zone out or did you zone out? Because I could have zoned out. Yes, we both did. Okay, can't wear that. Yeah, that was a weird spawn. You're not supposed to see those blokes around here. They're like Act 3 blokes. Anyway, it's fine. We killed him. It wasn't like an issue. It was just, I've never seen that before. Yeah, I feel kept on my toes. I've probably run this area 100 times or more. And it still surprises me. Alright, I've got to be a little bit careful here because I have died in here before. This can get a little rude. So naturally it's the perfect time to... And there's spawned a hero mob in here? I can always bail by just walking back out, but... See what I mean? It can get a little sousy. Alright, I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it can, like, it can just stomp you if it feels like it. Stop shooting me from so far away. I can't even bloody see you. I mean, look, I don't want to say it was EZ, but it was. No. It had me concerned, I'll say that. Just look at the sheer volume of the enemies. There's just like a bazillion of them. Literally. Plus the floor is poison, which is an alternate version of the floor is lava. I guess if the floor was lava, we'd be okay because our fire boots would keep us safe. And at least I would imagine. Oh yeah. Plus there's this man in here. Old Grundlepith. Grundleplith? Grundleplith. So many L's, man. Sound like I'm talking with a lisp. Ow. Stupid dumb. Yeah, get on the ground. Oh, freaking. One whole Brazilian. Yes, precisely one South American country's worth. Oh, man. Full pockets. Get some yellow junk out of here. What is this tail? I've never seen this before. Oh, cool. That's kind of nifty. His mum hated him. I just read that properly. I get it. I get jokes. Where's his stash? Give me your stash, bruh. Dementia? I don't remember where I put that.
You're killing me, Smalls!
Wait, no.
That's the joke.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. Oh, God. Just carry something. Look, if I didn't say it, look, someone had to, okay? For you. Oh my god. I should probably know the words, but, you know, I don't. Too busy blepping. How many fabrics do I have? One? No. What? I swear I had more than one drop. Yeah, who has time to know things? I'm very confused. Yeah, there should be 3 chests with 3 fabrics in them, but like they're not hard to find. Excuse me, Gam? Thank you, Hooligan. I couldn't have timed it better myself. Alright, so there's 2. What the lewdness? It should all be in this general vicinity. Can't see any more chesties though. Did I miss one here? No. Or here? I mean, I can go pick up the quest and then it'll tell me where to go, but still. Actually, I should probably do that before I leave this area because I don't want to miss it. I ain't coming back. Pogga, pogga, pog. Oh yeah, this bloke. We have a deal? Yeah, Rudy. Get out of here. Shh. Yeah, this lady. We'll get the fabric. What a beloke. Interestingly, I don't feel underleveled. Like, you're supposed to get more experience points, I think, from playing on veteran mode. Yet. The one place we didn't look. I'm not feeling underleveled. So yeah, there you go. There's my deep and meaningful thought for the day. Womp, 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 womp. Oh, hello, sir. Please get on the ground. Yeah, right? There must be a bit of a different experience curve, but it's not feeling too bad. Maybe the difficulty to experience... difficulty to, like, level curve... I'm just not... It feels more lenient to me being used to veteran mode, perhaps. So maybe I am a lower level than I would be if I were playing veteran mode, but because the difficulty level comparatively is not so bad. That makes sense. Let's see. So this is where we got stuck before. Is there any path source? Yeah, through here. No, you can't get past. It's friggin'... It blocked me. Rare spawn. Unless, oh, there might have been a way through here. Now, no breakable wall, but you might have been right. It just wasn't the underground passage I was thinking of. Yeah, you got it. Look, I shouldn't have doubted you, hooligan. You're all over it. But you shouldn't have to have done this, is I guess what I'm saying. I don't recall this being compulsory. Lucky guess? Nah, you know all the strats. Excuse me, sirs, I would like to level. Stop attacking me. mean, do I even want to? Yeah, we want to maximize for sure. Keep crunking it, players. Oh, that is a lot of boys. Yo, the way this my grenade strat works, it seems to splash on the ground, so the enemies can actually walk through it, which is kind of nifty. I didn't realize that was a mechanic for this skill. I'll take it. It's working nicely. And that should take us back out to the other side. Mate, the most valid of strats. Yeah, there you go. You had it, babe. You had it. And that, I think, my friends, will be that. We're only half an hour short of where I'd usually wrap up, but it's been a longer stream than usual, so get Shrek real quick. Wapa. But yo, thank you as always for tuning in to those of you who are here. Hooligan, of course, for the absolute madness that is sitting here with me for hours on end. You are a tip-top individual. My butt's sore. Look, good stream, I agree. Who do I need to thank? Well, Hooligan for resubbing as well, and Ricky Summer for the resub. Raids from Ricky Summer and Ducky O'Brien, thank you so much once again. Anyone who's lurking as a result of those raids, or if you've just turned up and you're still lurking, make sure to bop the follow button wherever it is around my vicinity. Because we go live 3 times a week, and we're going to definitely keep up this this random hardcore challenge. This is really, really fun, and I'd like some people to race, so come and get involved. Otherwise, mate, we'll see if there's anyone to raid. Otherwise, I'll sneak out. Oh, yo, Steph's live. We like Steph. We'll raid Steph. Steph is a fantastic individual. She's been very kind to me, and she's just booting up a strem. So we're going to go over there. Yeah, we're ready to go. So I'll see you all. I mean, I don't know if I'll be over there for very long, but nevertheless, peace out, everyone. See you soon.